Hey guys, it's Dan, your host of your Dan's Reviews, and today I'm back for another video for The Walking Dead World Beyond. This one's going to be doing our weekly Q&A leading up to Season 1, Episode 4, The End of a Telescope. This one I want to do the Q&A talking about, some of the reactions after this weekend's episode of The Walking Dead World Beyond. Episode 3 seems to have a little bit of a better reaction from people, however, it's still a little bit mixed, so I definitely want to give my thoughts.
It's about to get bad. Get back.
Well, I wasn't here before.
Hurry!
Okay guys, so this is going to be doing another video for The Walking Dead World Beyond. This one's going to be doing our weekly Q&A leading up to Season 1, Episode 4 of The Walking Dead World Beyond. So, this week's episode of World Beyond, at least from some of the comments, still a little bit mixed for The Walking Dead World Beyond. Not that positive still, but I can honestly say from the reaction I saw this week, a lot of people enjoyed this episode way more than episode 2. So that is good. Very happy to hear that. However, it's not exactly fully, on the good side yet, though. A lot of people are still not really happy with World Beyond. It seems like World Beyond is just not quite doing it for the fans. You guys know where I stand on it. I think World Beyond so far is off to a really good start and a lot better than what I thought it was going to be. And I know a few people feel that way, but in terms of some of the comments in this video, yeah, it's pretty back and forth, and there's not that much of a kind of a good, outlook on the show, which is unfortunate. But yes, but for the people that hate it, I'll just let you know this: there's only 17 more episodes left of this series, so keep that in mind when you're actually watching this show. It's like it's not going to last a long time. You may as well watch it all the way through. You may as well finish it because it's not going to be a long-running series. And that there is that, but you guys know where I stand. I really like World Beyond. It's not like the perfect series that Walking Dead has done, and they're doing everything right. But I feel like they're doing a lot of things right, though. You know what I'm saying? I feel like they're doing enough right in these episodes, especially episode 3, to kind of keep my interest for me to continue to watch World Beyond. So anyway, that's where I stand on World Beyond right now. But anyway, let's get into some of your comments and questions for this week's Q&A for The Walking Dead World Beyond. First one for today comes from a good friend of mine, Megamat1254, who says that this episode was very disappointing to him. He thought that the blaze of Gory was a little boring, a little kind of blah, and that this episode is a 3 out of 10 for Matt. So, I mean, yeah, definitely. I've heard some of those kind of ratings. I've seen people give it like a 1 or 2 out of 10. So honestly, I'm at least happy that you're giving it a 3. But yes, and by the way, Mega Man, I have seen some of your videos on World Beyond as well, and I will just say real quick too. With your reviews for World Beyond, I hear a lot of your arguments. I really do. You and Wasteland World, your arguments for World Beyond, I completely understand because there are some things, like I said, there are some things that just do not work in World Beyond. Like, for example, World Beyond so far for me, I have not had an episode of World Beyond that I think is right to give a 10 out of 10. I've had 9 out of 10, loosely, but I haven't given it that 10 out of 10 for World Beyond because I don't think World Beyond deserves a 10 out of 10 for an episode yet. Maybe it'll get there, maybe it won't. I don't know, but yeah. So yeah, in terms of the blaze and all that kind of stuff, I enjoyed it because we got to see the first walker kills from the kids finally. Yeah, I can understand. I can definitely understand your perspective, and I have to say, World Beyond is not mind-blowing, but, it's decent. It's a decent series, to watch right now. But I think the thing that's making people not like World Beyond that much right now either, I hate to say it, but somebody does. I think the main thing that people are not liking about World Beyond right now is that Fear is, so much better, and I feel like if World Beyond was on every Sunday on its own, and there wasn't that Fear episode every week too, I feel like World Beyond would get a little bit more attention, and people would focus on a little bit more, but because Fear is so good, nobody wants to really talk about World Beyond, and that's why I do more Fear videos than World Beyond, is because of that, so, yeah, but yeah, 3 out of 10, definitely not the, a good rating, but at the same time, everybody has their opinions. I can definitely understand. It's not a mind-blowing episode 3, but yes, the ending was very good. I absolutely do agree with that. Thank you very much for the comment, Matt. Next one comes from Brian Hakeem, who says, of course, the CRM has 200k people. God forbid, let, the bad guys, be, outnumbered. So, yes, absolutely, I do agree. I feel like with the bad guys in the Walking Dead universe, they're always trying to make them more and more bigger groups. I don't know if we're ever going to get a bigger group than CRM, but yeah, I think the reason why they're doing it like that, to be honest, is because, I feel like they kind of have to make it fearsome, and if the CRM only had a couple hundred people, people, then people wouldn't, they wouldn't fear them, I feel like. So, at least this way, it kind of creates that tension, it creates that kind of suspense. So I'm okay with it, but at the same time, I need to know how all those people survived and live in this, place. This movie, obviously we're going to get to see Rick, but I also want them to delve into how this place has been created, how this place is standing, the CRM community itself. And I'm sure we'll go into that in the movie, maybe even a World Beyond, a little bit if we're lucky, but probably more saved for the movie. But, yeah, 200k people, man, I mean, Daryl and the others, they have no chance of getting Rick back. Honestly, no matter what they do, even Commonwealth on their side, no matter what, Daryl and the others do not stand a chance. Rick, good luck, honestly, to Rick. I'm worried about Rick. I gotta say, with those numbers, yeah, absolutely, I'm definitely worried about Rick. But, we'll have to see. Obviously, the movies will explore more of that. But I am interested in seeing how all those people have survived, and just kind of what they're about. But, yeah, definitely 200k people definitely took me by surprise. Thank you very much for the comment, Brian. And the final one for today comes from Jonathan C137, who says that this episode is a 5 out of 10 for him, and he thinks that it's kind of ridiculous that Iris managed to find hope through all of that, just magically, just like that, and that he's, I guess, a little unsure about it. So, and he does also say that he thinks that episode 3 was better than episode 2. So, glad to hear that from Jonathan, and, definitely, I think that this episode, I think we can all kind of agree, episode 3 was a way better episode than episode 2, but, episode 1, episode 3, maybe I actually, think episode 3 might actually be better, because, we got to see a lot, in terms of, just everything with the story, but, again, that's up to, everybody has their different opinions on that. But I will just say that, yes, it is kind of weird how Iris just kind of showed up all of a sudden and, found hope and stuff. But I'm okay with it. It's not a big problem for me, but I can definitely understand that perspective. And 5 out of 10, that's a good rating. Definitely, still a good rating, I guess. But again, for a Walking Dead show, we got a 3 out of 10 and a 5 out of 10. Ouch, that's definitely not good. So I really love all your feedback, guys, because honestly, that really helps me determine where we're all at right now, where we all view this show, and so far, it definitely doesn't look good. I know this is going to be surprising to you guys, but I actually think this show is doing better than what I actually originally thought it was going to do. I'm shocked that there's still at least a small percentage of people that just absolutely love this show. Yeah, I don't know, that's just crazy. But anyway, I want to hear your opinions about all that stuff in the comment section below. I always do at least one video for World Beyond, so today was it. I definitely, I want to keep up with the World Beyond videos. If there's enough demand for me to continue these Q&As for World Beyond, I will continue doing that. But if there's not, maybe we'll step up the Q&As for Fear, and maybe we'll cut off some of the World Beyond stuff. Just because, it seems like that interest is just... man, it's not there. I mean, it's not. I mean, some of us are like kind of slightly interested. Me, I'm interested. I'm not super interested, but I'm interested. I'm there. I'm ready to see what World Beyond brings. But yeah, definitely Fear right now is definitely doing a better job. I will absolutely agree with that. So, write your comments in the comment section below. Write your comments about all this stuff for The Walking Dead World Beyond. What do you guys think about it? I want to hear from you guys. And of course, if you're new here, click the subscribe button so you don't miss any of my videos for The Walking Dead World Beyond. Follow Dan's Walking Reviews on Instagram, guys. And of course, I'll see you guys really soon for another video for The Walking Dead World Beyond. Enjoy the rest of your day, guys, and peace out.
Anybody out there?